Hello everyone, my name is Pacha and welcome to this special build video to celebrate today's launch of update 1.13 as well as the Tropical Pack. Thanks to Frontier, I had the chance to play this DLC and as the update a week earlier to make some videos for you to show you everything what the update and the DLC contains, as well as to make this special project here, this special little build video here, where we take a look or where we use some of the new pieces and animals from this DLC to create something special. And in my case, it's rather special because this is also my first diorama build, as you have probably seen in the thumbnail as well in this video you see it. So I thought I'd try to make a diorama with the new pieces, because for me this was the first thing that came to mind. When you watch this video, maybe the DLC is already out, or maybe it will still be released. I don't know yet when I will make this, put this video online. But if so, you can, and the DLC is already released, or you are about to buy it. Let me know what you think of the DLC, or let me know in general what you think of the DLC from what you have seen so far. Maybe you have also watched my videos yesterday about, my showcase videos yesterday about all the pieces and animals and about all the stuff from the update 1.13. And you can also give me your opinion on that. But what is the plan for this build? As you have probably seen from the thumbnail, we are building a Southeast Asian temple kind of thing. I was a little bit inspired by the Jungle Book, especially the Disney movie of the Jungle Book, and that scene where King Louis, the orangutan, keeps or brings Mowgli to his temple, to his palace, this old ancient Southeast Asian temple in the jungle, which is really overgrown and is populated by a myriad and dozens of apes. And this was kind of my idea, what I wanted to do, and for that I wanted to use the new Lar gibbon. But in the end we will not only have the Lar gibbon, we will also have the Siamang from the conservation pack, as well as one big orangutan male from the main game, to kind of enforce that idea of this hidden MONKE temple, the temple of the monkey, and maybe also to put a bit of reference to this Jungle Book inspired build. So, but as you know, and it is usual with these videos, or at least with the videos that I make shortly after DLC releases, I also want to talk about what I think of the DLC, what I think of the update, what my opinion on these are in general. So why we are doing this and why we are building these temple facades, we will talk about that. And one point I also have to mention, you maybe saw me pulling these big roofs, these big temple top structures out of the blueprints menu. That is because they are part of the blueprints and prefab buildings that Frontier provides you with this DLC. So if you buy the DLC, you also have access to these structures. And me using them is not because I'm lazy or anything. Maybe also, no, it's mainly to save a little bit of time with this build, and also to highlight how awesome Planet Zoo or Frontier itself has got with their blueprints. If you compare the more later blueprints they give you for free for this with these DLCs to the earlier ones from the base game, for example, they really stepped up their game, and the amount of detail they now put into these prefabs is 10 times more or 10 times better than it was before. So really cool, and to highlight that a little bit, I wanted to use them also because they fit really well in what I have planned. And as I said, it saves me a lot of time when I can use these prefab ones. So let's talk about DLC. Let's talk about DLC and how I like it. Let's talk about the animals first, and maybe also the animal choices for this DLC. Because I saw, or you maybe also saw, a lot of controversy, a lot of questions, and a lot of why that animal, not that. And I can understand most of these questions, most of these complaints. For once, some of the animals like the fossa and the red river hawk are really amazing. They have been wished for in this community for ages, and myself included, because they are really cool. For example, especially the Red River Hawk is very much a zoo standard. Most zoos that have an African section also have African River Hawks, and the in-game model looks phenomenal. They really nailed it. The Foster, on the other hand, is a very strange animal, but one that a lot of people wish to have for their Madagascan sections, as it is Madagascan's only big predator. And I can totally understand why people wanted to have that, and I can also agree Frontier also did an amazing job with the animations and with how they look, so no complaints there. Both of these animals are really amazing. Let's get to the Asian Nile monitor and the Lar gibbon. For once, I understand that they had to include some East Asian animal, because a lot of the building pieces, or most of the building pieces, are East Asian inspired, something we really needed, but more about that later. So they needed to include also an animal from that region, otherwise it would be a little bit weird. Do I think we needed another monitor lizard? No and yes. I'm happy that we get one. I'm always happy about more habitat reptiles, because we only have that few and we need more. It is cool to have, nothing to complain here. It looks good, it looks different from the African Nile monitor, so really good about that. Could it have been something else? Yeah. Could have been another crocodile? Yeah, but I myself had enough crocodiles in the last DLCs, so I'm happy about something else that isn't a crocodile. When we talk about the Lar gibbon, would I have loved to get a new world monkey, so like a spider monkey or hola monkey? Yes, totally. I would have traded the Lar gibbon at any point for one of these. They could even also have the brachiation, as they also brachiate a lot, especially the spider monkeys. And yeah, it's nice to have this more common gibbon now, especially since we only had the Siamang before, which isn't really common. Or isn't that much common in comparison to the Lar gibbon. So it's nice to have that one, and also it's a more smaller species, so really nice. But if I would have said, if they would have asked me, would you rather have a New World monkey or a Lar gibbon, I would totally have said New World monkey, because we only have one at the moment, which is the capuchin monkey. And for an area that has the most biodiversity in the world, so I mean, I'm speaking about South America, it's pretty weak. That the roster we have at the moment is pretty weak, and especially also the monkey species, only one, is pretty weak, especially from areas like the Amazon River. So I highly hope that in the future we get some more monkeys or some more animals from South America, because this is, as I said, one of the biggest regions when it comes to animal species in the world, and we highly need some more monkeys, even if it's small ones like marmosets. These are very common in zoos, so yeah, most small monkey species that you see in zoos are from South America, so that's how common they are, and we still lack that. But yeah, let's talk about pieces, of which you also see a lot already in the background, especially the new temple stone pieces, the new mossy temple stone pieces. And in general, I think this is again one of the more stronger packs. Was there a weaker pack in the last couple months? Not really. Most of the packs we got in the last DLCs were very strong when it comes to scenery, because Frontier is finally giving us less themed pieces and less giant pieces. Of course, we still have some more themed pieces in here, like the whole roofs from different Southeast Asian villages, Takugan I think it's called, and we have some very Southeast Asian themed decoration items and such, but they are still unspecific enough that you can also use them in other builds. especially when it comes to these temple pieces, to the new brick set, the new brick building set. They can be used in a myriad of different styles and themes, so it's very cool. And again, Frontier's new trend of making almost everything recolorable does also the trick, and is very cool. As I said, especially these temple pieces and the new brick set are the highlights of this DLC for me, because they are so versatile and so good, and so good detailed, and yeah, detailed programmed. I don't know what I mean. They look really good, is what I want to say. When it comes to plans, I was a little bit disappointed. We only get small plans this time, which isn't bad. Small plans are always appreciated, but we don't get a single tree. As I said in my video, it can very well be that I missed it, that it wasn't, that it didn't have the right tag, like some of the scenery items had, which missed the DLC tag. But I looked multiple times and I couldn't found any new tree in the plant section, which is a little bit sad. Especially when we always get trees with the DLCs. I think, as I said, this is the first pack since the Arctic pack that we don't get a new tree, and I think there are still enough trees in Southeast Asia that could have been added, and yeah. But on the other hand, we already have a lot of jungle trees. We have, I think it's one of the most fleshed out biomes we have in the game. And some smaller plants from that region are very much welcomed, especially the basket ferns and the pitcher plants, for example, the Edinburgh's pitcher plants, ferns, really cool. Also, the plants that come with the free update are very nice. Yeah, you see now the Edinburgh pitcher plant in the background. They look very good. So plant-wise, nice. Would have loved more trees, yes. And pieces-wise, really nice, really cool pieces. Not as good as maybe the Twilight pack or the Europe pack when it comes to more city zoo-ish, more European zoos. This is more and more general zoo theme here, and I still hope we maybe get also some more backstage pieces for our backstages in next DLCs. We got some packages here and some other rubbish that we can put on the ground, like the card boxes and such. So it's nice and it's really cool to have them. And yeah, the update itself is also very nice. It's a very solid, good update with a lot of good changes, especially the toggleable climbing, the new brachiation for Siamangs and the Lagerben. Sadly, still no brachiation for orangutans, at least, and not in my version. Maybe in the release version, I don't know. I don't have the release update notes yet, so I don't know I don't know everything from the update, is what I want to say. Only what you also know and what I found out while playing. So this is also a point. Maybe it is in there. I don't know. Maybe it was added after the early access version was gifted out. So we have to see about that. But still a solid update. Nice of little changes and cool things. Nothing major anymore because I don't think we can expect anything major anymore because I think we are slowly coming to an end with Planet Zoo's lifetime and after release support. So the updates now will be a little bit more on the smaller side, but on the good side, with a lot of overall changes that add to the overall feeling of the game and add to or expand what we already could do in the game, and now they expand on that a little bit, make things more achievable, more easier for our players, which is nice. Especially the null paths are something we asked for in a long time. So this is really nice. And yeah, is there anything more I have about to say about the DLC and the update? Yeah, in general, what I think in general about it, I think it's a good DLC. It's a solid DLC, something that is worth buying if you're looking for some more tropical animals, and especially if you're looking for a lot of different and very usable pieces, then I highly suggest buying it. In the end, of course, it's your money, so you have to decide if it's worth the money. I think there will also at some point will be discounts and sales for this pack, but I also think that the 9.99 euro and other prices in other countries are definitely not wasted on this DLC. Very solid pack, and very looking forward to what we will getting throughout the year with the next 3 DLCs that we most likely get in this year, and what we can expand on that and what the next DLCs will be. Still hoping for more South American animals, as I said, maybe some more dry mountain, maybe some more mountain animals, some more desert animals would be nice. And I will see you at the end in a small showcase, and until then, enjoy the video. Thank you for listening. Alright, and here we have now the finished diorama of our Southeast Asian tropical temple. I know, maybe I could also do a little bit on the underground, maybe some roots sticking out or something. But this is now our finished diorama with our monkeys, with our big orangutan, the siamangs, as well as our gibbons, which are climbing everywhere and around and swinging from rope to rope. I added these ropes to kind of have like the story of being there was an exploration here that tried to, I don't know what happened there, tried to study these ruins, and then they left when the monkeys came. But really like how it turned out and how it looks now. It looks very dense, it looks very much overgrown. I especially love these statues here with some little offerings, as if people would come here and offer fruits and such to these monkey statues. And the exit is hidden here, and the whole buildings are hidden here, if you're wondering. And also this will be available for you on the workshop as soon as the DLC is public, so you can download it yourself, take some pieces here and there if you want to. Monkeys are feasting together. I think they also enrich each other. Also, the orangutan gets enriched by the siamangs and the gibbons. So really cool to see that. He can't, sadly, as I said, he can't climb or brachiate on these. The other ones can, which is really nice. So really cool to see them climbing around and all the noises they make. Really nice. Really love how it turned out, especially with all the new plants, with all the new stones and bricks and foliage that we got in here. I hope I could highlight some of the pieces for you from this pack. We can also go in first person mode if we want to, and take a look at this temple that maybe was once occupied by an ancient civilization and now has fallen into the hand of MONKE. I hope the monkeys are not too loud and are louder than my voice. But let me know what you think about the DLC, the update, everything in the comments. Let me also know what you think about the build, if you want to share your opinion on that, and I would love that. If you liked the video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you feel especially happy, maybe also consider giving or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. You would make me very happy about that, and you would make my day. So until then, until the next video, I should say, I hope you have a great time, you enjoy playing with the new DLC, enjoy your time, stay safe, have a great time, and I see you then in the next video. So until then, bye bye everyone.